because it came back about that night. So we got up Tuesday morning and came back Tuesday night. I mean, they didn't know if it was going to come the next day or the next morning, but got that phone call at like 8 p.m. and it's like, wow, this is great. I tore my meniscus. This is the best news ever.
In training camp, we saw you working a lot at center, the number 2 center spot. Are you working more at guard now? Are you flipping between two spots, or are you just mainly at guard now?
This week I took a lot of the guard reps. Just kind of getting used to playing. Some of the different directional stuff at center was a little tougher, so like guard was a good spot. And Dylan's been doing a great job at center, so I think really building confidence in him there. He's been doing good. And, kind of here to fill whatever spot we need to be filled, and I'm always ready to go.
Did that in-game change when they threw you in there in the second quarter, I think, right before you guys scored 4 straight touchdowns? Was that just kind of a split of the moment thing, or is it kind of planned out ahead of time?
I had a good idea that I was going to be getting some reps in the game. As to when, I wasn't quite sure. I knew it'd be earlier, at least in the first half, was my expectation. So just kind of waiting, all right, when's it going to be? Is this one, the next one? But so, I think they had 3 drives before we went in, and 4 things like, all right, you guys ready to go? And we're all set, ready to play some ball, and it was a lot of fun to be out there.
How'd you feel out there? How would you assess your performance?
Great. I mean, obviously there's always things to clean up, and being the first week back, I think there's always a lot more I could do a lot better. But it was just nice to knock the rust off, at least get some snaps from your feet against live, real competition where it's not just the scout guys, it's like a different team where you can feel how you're playing against them. And I think it was good just to not feel confident that, my knees are a factor. I feel confident in my level of play, and I'll be able to continue.
My bad, man. I'm sure you've been asked this, but just what was the injury you suffered during fall camp?
I tore part of my meniscus and some cartilage behind my kneecap, so they took that all out. So the bone-on-bone has been the real issue. It's kind of like arthritis. So dealing with that pain, being able to tolerate that load and that tolerance, being able to, progressing day by day and kind of getting to the point where offensive line play is a normal and typical thing you can do every day. So it was good to kind of get those plays under my feet today, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Do you remember when that happened? Like, what was the rep in practice where it happened?
I knew it was a one-on-one pass pro, so kind of anchor on a bull rush. Felt the pop. I was like, that's not good. Try to get up, couldn't stand. So that can't be good either. So it's obviously scary when it's something in your knee. You don't know what it's going to be. But I think as knee injury goes, it was about as positive of an outcome as it could have been.
What was the recovery process like? When were you kind of full go this week? When did you know you'd be able to go?
I wasn't 100% sure until today. Kind of warm-ups is when I was going to feel it out. If it's feeling good, I'm obviously going to want to try it and play. And if it's not feeling good, just telling, hey, I can't do this today. But felt good in warm-ups, and from there it was just drive by drive. How you feeling after this one? Feel good? All right, keep going. How you feeling? Good, keep going. So it was good. I was really happy with how it went. Excited for what happens next.
Tanor, did you get any off-season work with Trey at right tackle, or was this kind of like the first real experience that you had with you two on the right side?
Well, I'd say this week was the first real week we had of working together on the offensive line, the right side. Because I'd say most when I worked before that has been at center. So kind of shifting that focus to the right side. Trey's just like a team right tackle right now, and he's been doing a great job. So getting to play with him, he did a great job this week. I thought, it was really good. He's a great player, so I'm excited to see how we do next week, and looking forward to how the season goes.
And how did you kind of it seemed like the offense had a spark when you two kind of sucked into the start, especially with the run game on the right side, Isaac down a couple of those areas. How do you kind of evaluate you guys' performance this week? Obviously, they're a different top game than last week. How do you evaluate?